Hello everyone, I'm Chongqing with Xinhua News Agency. Instead of the typical snowy whiteness associated with winter, Southwest China's Chongqing Municipality just offers you a different visual feast. Now I'm in Chongqing's Wushan, a county that is over 400 kilometers away from Chongqing's urban areas. And today I'm going to take you on a tour around a scene of red leaves. And this is a symbol that you cannot miss in Wushan. In fact, Wushan's red leaves are very well known in China. It's not only for its beauty, but also for its ecological significance in protecting the local environment. Because you can see around me there are cliffs and precipices. For them, without the vegetation protection, it will easily lead to soil erosion. And also, if there was an absence of trees, the mud on the rainy days would directly flow into the Yangtze River below, and gradually revealing an abundance of rocks. This would make this river look very bare. So that is also why in recent years, Wushan County has given priority to restoring the environment of the Yangtze River. A tree planting campaign has been launched here to make both sides of the Yangtze River look green again. So now you see this mountain just a corner of the iceberg of Wushan's red leaves area. Now we have around 200 varieties of red leaves in Wushan and covers an area of 1.2 million mu. That is a quite large space. Of course, beautiful views will attract more and more people to come to this place to take a picture and appreciate this view. But also this view just makes a special guest to stay here, and they are macaques. As we all know, macaques have high requirements for the habitat environment. Only in remarkably favorable environment can macaques thrive. So the number of macaques living in one place actually can be the compelling evidence to show the continuous development of the ecological construction work of the Yangtze River. And here is the striking data. In 2000, there were only less than 100 macaques living in this area. However, now their number reached 3,000. But today, we are not actually just talk about the red leaf or the beautiful view. Because for Wushan's red leaves, the view doesn't change for decades, the beauty doesn't change. But there is one thing that does change in Wushan's county, is the road to the beauty. So today we are just very glad to have the local staff from the Transportation Bureau to share with us the transportation changes Wushan has experienced all through these years, and he is waiting us. So let's go and talk with him. 你好，你好，沈科长。So firstly, I would like to invite Mr. Shen to talk with us about the changes Wushan's transportation has experienced. 那就请您先给我们讲一下巫山它交通的发展变化吧。
你好，主持人。你好，主持人。那个巫山交通的话，发展经历了4个阶段。最初的话是水路，上世纪40年代，巫山坐船到重庆的话需要3天。然后2010年的时候，巫山拥有了第1条高速公路。然后2019年的话，我们的机场建成。然后去年的话，途经三峡库区的高速铁路也全线贯通。现在的话，我们到重庆只需要2个小时左右，到北京的话也只需要7个小时左右。
好的。So Mr. Shen just shared about these overall pictures of Wushan's transportation changes. You see, Wushan is really beautiful. It's like a hidden gem in China's Three Gorges area, but it had suffered from the limited means of transportation before. In the 1940s, it needs 3 days from Wushan to Chongqing because the only way for them to use is the boat. They have to rely on the water routes. But then in 2010, it has its first expressway. And the time from Wushan to Chongqing has been shortened to 6 hours drive. And in 2019, it built its first airport. But the turning point actually came last year. The high-speed railway that passes through China's Three Gorges area has been fully operational. So the time from Wushan to Chongqing has been slashed to 2 hours. It just connects with Wushan more closely with our capital Beijing. The time from Wushan to Beijing only need around 7 hours. So obviously, this transportation system got updated, and it must be very conducive to the tourism industry. So we would like to hear Mr. Shen's views on this tourism industry change. 那您可不可以再给我们分享一下，就交通对旅游产业的拉动，对它的改变？
现在的话，巫山对外通道的话有机场，有高速，有黄金水道，还有高铁。整个的话，使巫山整个以前全部依赖于水路的这种偏远县城，成为了中国少数几个同时拥有水陆空铁立体交通体系之一的一个县城。然后2023年1月到11月的话，我们累计接待旅游人次达2700万，同比增长达32%。然后累计带来的旅游收入的话，大概是127亿，同比增长43%。
好的。So we just talk about this changes the transportation system brings to the tourism industry. So Wushan is becomes one of the few counties in China that owns a multi-level transportation system: airport, highways, expressway, waterway, and the high-speed railway. And now, after saying goodbye to Ms. Shen, now we are just to continue our journey to the next stop. There we would meet a very experienced tour guide, and then he will also share us a lot of views on Wushan's tourism changes. Because Wushan's tourism industry is really big and it benefits a lot of people. Now nearly over 10% of Wushan's people has been a part in this relief tourism. Just take a catering business as an example. Now we have the 39 hotels and 521 entertainment farmhouses. That is a big number, and also can show tourism industry has been growing and benefiting a lot of local people here. But if you think relief is the only thing that Wushan has, then you are totally wrong, because Wushan is a very good place for fruit cultivation. Here, the agriculture is also great. And now I'm holding the locals' famous citrus fruit, the orange. It's also a name card of Wushan County. So now Wushan has planted nearly 200,000 mu of this fruit, and the output production is expected to reach 120,000 tons. The output value is expected to reach 600 million yuan. So that definitely means something to this place. But there is still more. Wushan's landmarked star fruit is not orange. Actually, it's the Wushan plum. Wushan plum shares the same fame as the Wushan real leaves in China. Everyone loves this sweet fruit. And in Wushan, 23 townships out of 26 townships have planted Wushan plums. And the area reached nearly 300,000 mu, and the output production is expected to reach 135,000 tons. And output value is also striking, nearly as triple as the output value of the citrus fruit is 1.8 billion yuan. So this makes Wushan's fruit very well known and have very good quality, but it all owns to this good ecological environment. But to me personally, I think the most thing Wushan tourism benefit is the people. People can find money here. Before, Wushan is like a very distant and poor county. Maybe people rely on the agriculture, and you imagine you doing agriculture on these precipices and cliffs. It's really tough for them to make a living now. So with this ecological benefits, they can find a tourism opportunity. They can also just plant this product. So everything is becoming promising now. And now we are just going to talk with that sir waiting there. He's a very experienced tour guide in Wushan, and he has been in this field for over 20 years. And let's talk with him and find out more about the changes of the Wushan's tourism industry. 你好，赵老师。你好，你好。Can you give us some brief introduction to our friends?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm totally Wushan people. I'm also a tour guide in Wushan for many years. I love my hometown Wushan so much. I like singing like this. 我的那个家乡耶，巫山美哟，美就那个美在那山和水哟。This song that means the focus on my hometown Wushan, the beauty focus on mountains and water. Now you see, even now in winter, you see on the mountains they have so beautiful red leaves right here.
Yeah.
It's the right side. You see, it's a bridge. Below the bridge, that's my mother river, Yangtze River.
Yeah.
The water is so clear.
Yeah.
In the past, before the Three Gorges Dam, the Yangtze River is so muddy, like a Yangtze River. But now almost all the year round, it's basically summertime. Summertime, the water becomes muddy. Now see, the water is so clear, smooth lake right here, right? So nowadays, because my hometown, the fresh air, mountain, river, gorges, more and more tourists from home and abroad come to my hometown Wushan. And everybody come here, I just say a big surprise. Before the dam, tourists come here only by cruise, by the boat.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you come to my hometown, you have many choices. The first choice, you say by high-speed railway.
Yeah, the transportation just changes a lot.
The second one also more faster by airport. The third way also drive yourself. You can by car also come here. Yeah.
So how about the visitors number?
That's a good question. Especially 3 years ago, because of economic reason, very few tourists come here. In the past, my tour company, 1 year, the big record, 1 year host tour about 20,000 people. But nowadays, this year so far, we hosted more than 40,000 people. Yeah, that's a double.
Yeah, that's a big increase.
Yeah, big increase, right? Yeah. So my hometown become more and more popular, right here, right?
Yeah, so other than the real leaves, do we have other things to recommend to the people?
Yeah, so nowadays in winter we see red leaves. But my hometown Wushan, different season, different beautiful scenery. If you come here in springtime, you see all the different fruits, flowers, very beautiful. Summertime, after raining, on the mountain, they cover cloudy, misty. That's in the world. That's number one. So autumn, different fruits, also red leaves. In winter, also the mountain covered by snow, also beautiful and gorgeous right here. So different season, different scenery. Anytime you come here, no problem.
Like views are great, but how about the food?
The food, that's a good question. Number one, I like to include Wushan is a river. We have many different delicious fish.
Fish, yeah.
Yeah, especially Wushan barbecue fish.
Yeah.
That's the best choice.
Okay.
The second one, we have different fruits.
Fruit.
Especially nowadays, you have citrus, citrus
citrus
fruits,
fruit, yeah.
and the plums. So that's the most popular one in my hometown Wushan.
Okay.
And also the other things that you also have the peach, also very good Wushan. Also the mountain tea. Wushan have a tea.
Oh, mountain tea.
Because that's tea different from other green teas. Nowadays, Wushan mountain people, we call it magic mountain tea. This tea, the big featured low caffeine. You can drink too much. Somebody, nowadays, many people want to lose their weight. Also drink more mountain tea. That's the best choice.
Yeah. So we can say that Wushan is full of chairs, right?
Yeah.
And welcome all the friends to experience the view here.
The local Wushan people, I'd like to welcome everybody from home and abroad. Come to Wushan. You come to Wushan, you feel very happy. It's not no regret for you. we will try our best to make a happy in Wushan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Zhang. So, for the ecological benefits and coupled with the poverty elevation fight that commenced in 2015, Wushan's life is becoming better and better. There is one data: 90,000 low-income families from 120 villages have been lifted out of extreme poverty. So the view is not just a view. The real life is not just the normal life, but it's an economic card for Wushan County. And I really hope every one of you can appreciate and experience this view by yourself instead of watching me across the screen. And more importantly, I hope that you can also see the protective efforts that has been made by the local government.